Welcome back to the preview of E-Body Group 1 Black Caviar Lightning Stakes Day. It's an absolutely cracking card with a lot of good horses on this card. Now, before I get into the racing, I want to show everybody something that I've been working on for a little while now. And obviously, it's got nothing to do with races. But I'm going to shuffle up some cards. Oh dear, this is not really going to work. Flip over the top card. So we've got the 4 of clubs. Flip it back over. Put the card in the middle of the deck. And all I have to do is click. And it's back on top. That was a horrible way to show that. Anyway, Group 1 Black Caviar Lightning Stakes Day. Let's get into the preview and find the winners. Race number 1 on Lightning Day is a benchmark 78 over the 2,000 metres, and I've got Revelare on top. I think this is the horse that's in form. Will run the trip no problem. Deserved favourite, and I think can get the job done here. Claim the crown in for second. This horse is way over the odds at $23. I think he's been racing pretty good. His last start run was a bit of a query, though, but I think he's way over the odds and can run well here. Kings Valley in for third. I thought, look, he's racing well. Has to come up in grey, but he's really racing well. And Le Zebra, if they took him forward, if they ride him forward, he can win. If they take him back, he's lost. But Revelare for mine in the first ought to get the chocolates and get the job done. Race number 2 at Flemington is the listed Talent Earth Stakes over the 1,100 metres, and I've got Blethen on top. Now, I know what a lot of people are going to think. How have you got a horse that's unraced on top of some really smart 2-year-olds being Shining Smell and Sort of Legacy, who you were with last start and only got done in a photo finish? I think this horse has got a lot of ability. I think they're going to ride him back and come powering over the top of them. I think he's got a lot of ability. He's regally bred, this colt. And I think he can get the job done here. Sort of Legacy, as I said, got done in a photo last start at Sandown. Was a very good run there and should have won. And on the line looked like it had, but the inside horse had kicked and got the photo. Shining Smile won easily first up. But I'm having a query what it beat behind it. And obviously they're not going to go to the Blue Diamond with running here. So just a little query that though will be running well, considering it's had a good form up the straight. And Brave Design for J-Mac for Danny O'Brien in for fourth. But Blethen for mine in race 2, the Talent Earth. Race number 3 is the Group 3 Francis Tricity Stakes over the 1,400 metres, and by a mile, they have to beat Fancify here. She'll be that far in front at the clock tower, they won't catch it. I actually thought her win in the Hong Kong Jockey Club Stakes, beating the Waller horse and the other horse. I can't remember the names off the top of my head. Was very impressive. Even more impressive than her win during the winter over the 1,400 metres at this course and distance. I just think she'll find the front. Needed the run first up, but was gritty enough to hold on 1,200 metres, or good enough to run second. 1,200 metres too short, up to 14, back to a track she loves. I can't see her being beaten here, and I'm really confident with the market push. Molly Bloom looks the class of the rest of the field. J-Mac on for Waller. If this horse showed its best form, it would trot in here, but it's been a long time since we have seen its best. After that, I've got Miraval Rose, who won the Kensington on New Year's Day. Can repeat the dose here, though has to turn the form around on Fancify, which I don't think he can do, and wrote to Arataki the same as Miraval Rose. But Fancify for mine in the Francis Tricity, it looks all over. Race number 4 at Flemington is the benchmark 84 over the 1,600 metres. I've got Zaryab on top. I'm pretty confident on this horse. Sorry, I got my words tongue-tied there. I think you can definitely win. I can't see Verdad featuring in the race at all. And I think Zaryab is a very, very good chance here. Love these win at Mornington. Love the win at Caulfield on the Heath track. Zara sticks here. And if he goes forward, finds a position, I think he's going to be hard to hold out late. Arcana in for second will be storming home. Query Fitness. Smoking Princess is flying. The draw is is the biggest thing that I'm worried about with that horse, though. Like I said, the horse is flying, and Savoir Fair for Blake Shin in 4-4. Jock, stable, flying. Just don't know how fit the horse is. But Zayev for mine, race 4 over the mile. I think Zara can get the job done. Race 5 is a benchmark 90 over the 1200 metres, and I've got She's All Shenanigans on top. This horse on her best bolts in here, and I think she's slowly returning to her best. Her runs this campaign have been absolutely brilliant. Going down to a photo to New York the last start, that horse could be anything. And I think that this horse is extremely hard to beat. It has the fitness, has the class on her day, proven down the straight, winner up the straight about 2 starts ago, and I think he can get the job done here. Veloce Carolina for second. This horse has a very good very good second up record, undefeated second up. Comes back to the straight track, which this horse loves, and I think can run a race. Extra 2 probably needs a little bit further, and Wiggum, hard fit, in form, and can run well, but I'm with She's All Shenanigans in the benchmark 90. Hopefully he can get the job done. Race number 6, and it's one of my favourite races on this card. It's the Listed Elms Handicap over the 1400 metres, and I still can't forget the day that Corner Pocket won, and Matt Hill's call. Corner Pocket takes the lead, and it's over. Corner Pocket wins again. But anyway, having said that, I'm with Rise at Dawn here. This horse is going to be extremely hard to beat. Love the jump out work leading in. Dan Stackhouse on a jock that knows this horse really well. And I think can run a very, very good race and put it to them first up, because if you look at the race fit horses, you got your Shorten Lane, you've got Aztec Ruler. Well, they both had every chance. They both had every conceivable chance to win last start, and they did nothing. Both horses had. So I'm Short Lane in particular. I think Aztec Ruler, I'm putting it down to second up syndrome at Sandown, so hopefully third up can improve. And Willie Pike he makes a trip across to ride this horse. He's only ride of the day. I think that's a big push. Just Folk can be up on speed, and Communist, look, at its best, would probably just trot this race in, but has had plenty of chances. He is a Group 1 winner, but he needs to show his best. Rise at Dawn for mine in the Elms. Race number 7 is the Group 3 CS Hayes over the 1400 metres, and I am with the class, with a CLASS runner in the race, Henline. He will absolutely trot it in, and I'm very confident on his chances, and I'll explain why. His form is littered with Group 1 form. He ran second in the Spring Champion in Sydney to El Costello. El Costello went to then start favourite in the Derby, Victorian Derby. Behind him was Harlem Queen, who ran 4th in the Oaks, and the 5th place getter in the Spring Champion went on to place 5th in the Oaks as well. I just can't quite remember the name of the horse. Littered with Group 1 form is his resume, and I think while barrier 15 is a drawback, if Zara can get him to the outside, this horse has a lethal turn of foot on his day, and I think he can get it here. Do what Elliptical did a couple of years ago. Feroce in for second, very good on its day. Royal Insignia, query if it'll run the 1400 metres. The first up win over 1200 metres was soft, and Seppel's in for 4th. Needs to lift Erda coming out of a benchmark 64, but could well do so here. Henline for mine in the CS Hayes. Race number 8, it's the feature of the day. It's the Group 1 Black Caviar Lightning Stakes, won last year by the impressive Imperatrice. And I think this year, Switzerland is going to be just as impressive. This horse is a star colt, 5 from 7. Absolutely towed Traffic Warden, Growing Empire, and the Coolmore. This horse will run the 1,000 metre no problem. J-Max in town for this ride, and I think it'll pay dividends here, and I think the horse will win and be a serious prospect heading into the Newmarket. It came down to Growing Empire in Switzerland for mine. Them being the 2 best horses in this race, and I just thought, well, the only time they met, Switzerland had about 3 lengths on Growing Empire. Granted, he was at the end of the campaign, but I just think that win was dominant. Chris Waller to have him primed to be winning here. Group 1 first up, 1,000 metre J-Mac on. it all just seems like a winning recipe for mine. Switzerland for mine in the Group 1 Black Caviar Lightning. Growing Empire is a certainty to run a place, and I think he's a very good horse. Just might run into a star here. Joyful Fortune, second up off an extremely long spell in a Group 1 level at $41. The price may be justified, but he's a very good horse on his day, and I wouldn't be underestimating him in Traffic Warden in fourth. Switzerland, he can get the job done. Race number 9 is the listed desirable stakes over the 1400 metres, and I like two here, both of the favourites. I like Sneaky Sunrise and Captured by Love, the Kiwi, but I've gone with Sneaky Sunrise just over Captured by Love because I think this horse, first up, 1400 metres, Flemington. This mare is proven over the 1400 metres at Flemington, running second at listed level, winning. Yeah, winning at listed level over the course and trip, and I think can run well here. Captured by Love obviously brings a top Kiwi Group 1 form and can run well under Blake Shin. Another proper Group 1 winner from the 1,000 Guineas. Second up, 1,400 metres will suit better than the 1,200 metres first up in the Manfred. And Macedon Rose, big test here, but this horse has got a lot of ability, 2 from 2. But I've got Sneaky Sunrise on top, just in the desirable. Race 10 at Flemington to finish Black Caviar Lightning Stakes Day is a benchmark 84 over the 1400 metres. And if I haven't had a winner by this point of the day, unlikely, I know. But I think Sunshine in My Pocket will be providing the goods in the last. Big win first up. Scratch from City to run here. I think they've gone with the right option. They run at home, 1400 metres. He's the get out in the last for mine. Very confident on this horse, as I was Arabian Summer last weekend, as I am now with Sunshine in My Pocket to be winning the last. I think it's all over. I think he'll win. It's business time in for second. $26 is over the odds. I thought first up had its chance, but didn't really perform to its best, though. Having said that, it will be improved up to the 1,400 metres. Is it me as the 1,400 metre Flemington specialist, and the markets said that being backed in from 650 to 480, and Porter will be up on speed for a long way. But Sunshine in My Pocket, the class of the field, hopefully the progressive 3-year-old can get it done. Thank you for watching my preview for Group 1 Black Caviar Lightning Stakes Day. I know it's been a while since I've done a preview, and I'm hoping I can keep these going because my schedule has been a bit, let's say, chaotic recently. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope Switzerland wins the feature, and I hope I get a couple of other winners on this card, and it looks like I will. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next week.